I don't like you threatening me.
I'm threatening you? You're talking about marrying another man. And I'm supposed to not let that change the way I feel about you? Like, that's not just unrealistic, that's insane.
Look, not if I marry him. I go through with the contract and then I leave him. And then we could be together and not even think about him.
He's going to expect his marital privileges, you know that? Unless you think he's marrying you for the wedding cake.
I'm not gonna sleep with him, I won't.
You think he's gonna be okay with that?
Well, I'm not gonna stay around long enough to find out.
You're doing all of this for Lucinda?
It's not that simple.
Well, then can you explain it to me, please?
And you're gonna laugh at me.
At you? No, I don't feel like laughing right now.
When the patient died because of what I did, I like Craig. He turned me into something that I didn't want to be. I lied. I betrayed most of the things I believed in. And what he did to Lily, I feel like I was a dress rehearsal.
Yeah, I know that.
So I'm not doing this for Lucinda. I'm doing it for me. You understand that, don't you?
Yeah, I understand that.
And then you and we could finally be together and we could put Greg Montgomery in the past. This is what I have to do that.
Yeah, I understand.
Thank you.
You understand how dangerous this is?
Yeah, I know. I know, and that's why I think we have to leave. Go somewhere where he'll never find us.
You have a life here, Meg. You give all that up?
I could do that. If I have you. If I know we're in this together.
I understand you have to get him. I understand you want to make Craig pay for everything that he's done, but right now I'm really scared for you.
Yeah, I know, I get that.
You don't get it. You don't understand. I had another vision of you. And you were in a wedding dress. You were getting married. The rings from when we were supposed to be married, they triggered it.
Something bad happened?
I don't have visions of good stuff. And I thought it was just the rings, you know, so I got rid of them. And I got new ones.
And then what happened?
Well, that was before I thought you were thinking of marrying Greg.
So did you have another vision again?
No. But that doesn't mean that I've done enough to protect you. To make you safe.
Here, take my hands. Anything?
You have lovely and very cold hands.
Oh. You have visions, and I have feelings. And this really feels like the right thing to do for me. As long as we're together, I really feel like nothing bad is gonna happen to me.
Famous last words.
Okay, look, I have to go downstairs and talk to Craig. Can you just put your hands around me? Let me know that you still love me.
Love you. I think I have a choice in the matter.
I'll have to get that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on.
I hate this.
Yes?
Your champagne's getting flat.
I'll be right there.
I came out and looked around the lobby. You weren't here.
Paul and I had a lot to talk about. We went for a walk.
So do we.
Look, I told you I'll be right there.
I'll order another bottle.
Look, I'm not stupid. I know that I can't trust anything Craig says or does. And we can't underestimate him.
But
But I think I have a weapon no one else has. For some reason, and I don't know why. It matters to him what I think of him.
well, then you better just never ever let him know the truth.
Hey, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I don't think that's true. I think that doing something like that would be very difficult for
You know what,
somebody as
Craig?
kind
I
as you.
dealt with Paul, and I think it will work best if we let the subject go.
You're the boss.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
Well, at least you will be the boss once I get that ring on your finger, which will make you the boss of Montgomery Enterprises, which will technically make you my boss.
Again, I wouldn't say that.
Unless, of course, I'm presuming. I mean, just, dumping. I'm sorry. Saying goodbye to Paul does not necessarily mean that you've accepted my offer.
But I will marry you.
You just made me the happiest man alive.